Okay, so we're setting up challenge 17. We've got our infinity sign up top. That means we're going to be using our S infinity. So really we just need two things. We need to find out what A is, and we need to find out what R is. Well, how do we find out what A is? A is your first term. Put it in. 10 to the power of 1/2 to the 0, take away 1, which is 10 to the power of 1/2 to the minus 1. 1/2 to the minus 1 is actually 2. Our first term is 20. That's A. Can you see what? Yeah, it's art next door. They are singing. It's not music next door. It's actually art. What happens in our brackets here as we increase our exponent? What's our R going to be? Well, this is T1. Let's go find T2 quickly. What's T2? It's going to be 10 to the power of 1/2 to the 1 take away 1, which is 10 to the power of 1/2 to the 0, which is 1. So it's 10, 20, 10. What do you think the next one's going to be? Yeah, the next one's going to be 5. So we know that R, A is 20, R is 2, R is 1/2, sorry. So let's take that and do it here. So A, we've got 20, 1 minus 1/2, so it's 20 divided by 0.5, which is 40. Remember on the board last day or the day before we said that when you have an infinite series and your ratio is 1/2, what do you do to A? Remember the little trick? When the stars align and you have your infinite series and the R is 1/2, just double it and you get your, and this is one of those cases. Let me just walk you through the next table here. How do we find the first term? What would we do? I'm going to keep using red. I think it shows up better. How do we find our first term? Well, that's A. Just put it in. So just put in your first value. So here in this case we're going to be putting in K is 1. So it's going to be 3 to the 2 to the 1 take away 1, which is 3 to the times 2 to the 0, which is just 3. And do that all the way across. What if we were to find the ratio? What happens really in this K minus 1? This is really what we're looking at. 2 to the K minus 1. What happens when you increase K? Increase K times by 2. That's what happens. 2 minus 1 is 1, so it's 2 to the 1. 3 minus 1 is 2, so it's 2 to the power of 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. You can see that R is doubling as you increase K. And how about your number of terms? It's your top minus bottom plus 1. So it's going to be 7. Take away 1 plus 1. Let's call that 7. Please do that for the rest of this table. Anything weird on the rest of this page? Well, what's kind of weird here at 85? What's the only change? 4 is regular, 7 is regular, 2 is okay, K in the front spot is okay. What do we have here for, what's the only difference? The only difference is 3. What's that going to mean for us? You got it. Off to the races. Weird, this next one. Isn't it kind of missing something? Isn't it kind of missing something? Well, let's go find out what A is. Let's just put it in. 2 to the power of 5, take away 1, which is 2 to the power of 4. 2, 4, 8, 16. Let's find out T2. So it's 2 to the 6 take away 1, which is 2 to the 5, which is 32. Okay. So what's our R here? R is 2. A is 16. How about N? What would N be? 11 take away 5 plus 1. Let's call that 7. Okay. You now have enough to go and find out this statement.